everybody, welcome to Midwest Whitetail, the Great Plains Show. It's late August, and I'm excited to be out doing some habitat work on my farm. A couple months ago I put in a plot screen. I used my new ground breaker from RTP. It worked great. I didn't have to work the ground beforehand with a disc or anything. Just one pass and I got my plot screen in. Yesterday I went ahead and mowed, and today I went ahead and sprayed. So I am almost ready to put my seed in the ground. Pretty excited. I'm running a little bit behind. I wish I'd have caught some of the earlier rains, but I was busy doing other things. I had cow elk tag. Me and Hope, my daughter Hope, went out to Wyoming and went on a cow elk hunt, and I want to share that with you here today.
So this morning the elk went up and over this mountain, and we're thinking that they're going to come down somewhere, but we're not really sure where, so we have to decide where we're going to set up, and once they start coming down we'll move with them. Hopefully have some better wind by then, because our wind is not looking good, but if we can get set up in a good spot, then maybe we'll have an elk down tonight. Elk right here, and we're set up to where the main trail, I'll be able to shoot the elk off of. Hopefully they come down this way, otherwise we might have to move forward if they come down a different trail and just move with the elk, see if we can get a good shot.
Excited.
Yeah.
What about the one below her? Is that a calf?
Not a calf, no.
The one up right above the one I saw? Never mind.
We're going to be trying taking the ones high.
Okay, how about that one we were talking about that was courting away? Are you still on her?
No.
Okay, she's too far away probably.
That's what we're going to be focusing on. See that one standing? So as soon as they come up out of there,
Yeah.
is going to be the best time to kill one.
Okay.
You see the one just started walking again?
Yeah.
So that area right there is where we're going to kill our elk, okay?
Okay.
So we've got like a group of 3 standing there.
Uh-huh.
If we can get a single right in that area,
Okay.
that would be good.
Okay.
Ooh, big bull. You see the big bull?
Yeah.
Alright, you see the cow behind the big bull?
Yeah.
Closer to us?
Mm.
Never mind. We're going to stay in that same general area, okay? Okay, what about
Okay.
that one?
Yeah. Ready?
Nope.
Okay.
We get another opportunity like that, we're going to have to shoot, okay? What about... Are you still on her?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's so aggravating that we couldn't get on the same one, or something was wrong. The last one I really wanted to shoot it, but the tree was in the way, and that's just the way it goes sometimes. So I guess we're gonna get up early in the morning and try again. I think so.
Yeah, and that's not even the first place she was. She rolled more than that, didn't she?
She's big.
Good job. Well, thanks for tuning in this week to Midwest Whitetail. I know it wasn't in the Midwest and it wasn't whitetail, but it sure was a great adventure. We got 2 elk, got a lot of meat for the freezer, and we got to get busy packing this thing out. But what a great time spent in the outdoors with my daughter, camping and just doing all the fun stuff right before school starts here next week. And just couldn't be more, more pleased with the results. 2 elk, tickled to death. Thanks for watching. Well, thanks for tuning in to Midwest Whitetail today. Hope you enjoyed the hunt out in Wyoming. And got plenty to do here in Missouri. Got plenty to do to get ready for the season. Just 2 weeks away. I got a couple stands to move. Got to finish my food plots. Move a couple cameras to scrapes. I already started seeing some scrapes pop up on the edge of our soybean field up on top of the ridge. Oh, and I got a couple of redneck blinds, some new fiberglass redneck blinds I'm going to get settled in and put in place. So I'm excited for the season to start. It's just around the corner. So thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail, the Great Plains Show.
Well guys, welcome to an all new year of the Midwest Whitetail Great Plains Show. I'm super excited for this season. It's crazy that it's already here. We got some new guys on the team, and I think it's going to be a really exciting year. I'm out here today on one of the farms I hunt the most, planting some food plots. We got them worked here a couple weeks ago, and man, it's going to be a dusty mess. It's been up in high 90s and 100 almost every day for the past 2 weeks with no rain. So we got some rain in the forecast. Luckily, I'm going to plant this food plot, which we've had here for a couple of years, and then we actually got a new food plot coming in this year up by one of the stands we sit the most. So I'm going to get this one planted, and I'm here by myself today self-filming, so I'm going to get this one planted and film what I can, and then I will show you guys that food plot. And while I'm over there, I'll talk about some of the bucks on this property and some of the other bucks we'll be chasing this year. Well guys, we finally got finished up here today, got everything planted, the seeds in the ground. The rain's supposed to be coming here in the next couple days, so I'm real excited. This is that new food plot I was telling you guys about. It kind of sits up on this hilltop. It's a really good spot to see deer. There's these white oaks right here that we'll put a stand in. We've had a stand here in the past, but they recently redid a fence right here, and it took out the tree that was our main cover. So we're gonna move the tree a little bit farther to the east. The deer we're specifically hoping it'll help us out on is Dozer, if he's even still alive. We had him last year, and he was only here for about 2 weeks and disappeared like the second day of rifle season. So we're hoping he's still alive. And then another deer that I filmed out of this stand 2 years ago. He's a great big 10-point now. He's put on a lot of inches, got a great big frame. We need to get a name for him, but that's another deer that we're hoping will be in here hitting this food plot. So another thing that makes this spot real good is this, we put in a vine scrape right here. If you guys watched the main show, they had a segment earlier this summer about using vine scrapes, and I put it out and put some scent on it, and immediately had pictures of does almost every time they walked by hitting that scrape. So I think that'll really probably make this spot that much better. A nice 15-yard shot from the stand. I'm looking forward to the season. The cameras are all out, and we're starting to get pictures of a few bucks. Hopefully we can get more of our bucks from last year showing up. So I appreciate you guys tuning in this week for the Midwest Whitetail Great Plains Show, and we'll see you next week.
Welcome to Midwest Whitetail. It's July 24th, and Avery and I are on the southwest part of the home farm here in a what we call the JD plot. And we always had the idea of coming in here and extending the plot and making it a little bit bigger. This hillside's full of thorn trees and whatnot, and it was a good idea to get those thorn trees out of here and get a bigger food plot in the mix of it. A buck that we're calling George Washington, GW for short. He'll be the #1 shooter for the home farm this year. We've had pictures of him in velvet over on the central part of the home farm already this year, and he's looking pretty good. He's blown up from last year. But here's a shed that we were able to find off of him from this last winter, but we weren't able to match it up. We looked and looked and looked and couldn't find it nowhere. Kind of our idea for a setup on this is we left this tree here behind me for a scrape tree, and we're going to put a new stand in this tree right here. We also have a setup for a blind on a platform right here that we've hunted out of the past. The blind needs to be replaced. It's the elements got to it, but so we'll have 2 options, and this will really set up nicely for a south wind or a southeast, southwest wind, and hopefully with a good turn-up stand in here, we'll be able to catch up with GW in this plot this fall. Well, we're back in here on the JD plot doing a checkup on it. Overall, it's not looking too bad. We do need some rain pretty bad. It just seems like it's parting the seas when it hits us, but with the good heavy rain, this plot should turn around. We're gonna get in here and spread some nitrogen down on it once we do have a rain in the forecast. Here recently we filmed GW in the alfalfa. We also filmed a couple other potential shooters that we haven't had pictures of here, but it's just a rock throw away that they could definitely show up in here on a good October cold front that we'd be excited to get a closer look at and see. But we're excited to get in here and kick off the bow season here in Missouri. So thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail Great Plains Show.